What's going on, guys? It's Tyler from WreckTech, and we're coming to you today with a little bit of a rough experience we had, and hopefully to help some Ford Super Duty 7.3 gas motor folks out when they have this issue. I got a 2020 Ford F-250 Super Duty Tremor with a 7.3 liter gas engine, and that's our WreckTech Shop Truck. And I've never really towed quite a lot with it, but our family set up this camping trip to go out into Johnson Valley in the desert. And the way things worked out, we loaded up, went and picked up a 15,000 pound trailer, loaded up with a Can-Am and everything else, and towed it up the hill. And when I got in my house to go to the shop, started the truck up, and instantly it was running rough. And when I went to take off, I had like no power. I knew something was screwed up, and the check engine light was flashing. So I was like, really? Brand new truck, 15,000 miles, should not be having this issue. Why is it happening right now at 11 o'clock at night when we're leaving to go on this yearly camping trip we do with our family? So get up to the shop, plug the good old Autel scanner in, and run a full scan on it. And sure enough, misfire on cylinder 2 is the code that comes up. So 11 o'clock at night, freezing cold, storm blowing in, foggy, raining, and I'm out there trying to fix this problem so that my whole family can continue this camping trip we had planned. So pop the hood and go on Google and look at the cylinder order. The left-hand side of the motor is 1, 2, 3, and 4 cylinders. So the front one is number 1, the back one's number 4. The right side of the motor is 5, 6, 7, 8. So as I was doing that, I was pulling the truck was running, and I would pull the spark plug wire off of the I guess the coil or the distributor, and you could see it spark. And it actually shocked the shit out of me when I did it. So plugged it all back in, found cylinder number 2, unplugged it with the truck running, and it was not sparking. So bad plug wire. So 11 o'clock at night in the mountains, nobody has these plug wires, nobody's open. AutoZone is telling me my truck doesn't take a plug wire. Doesn't take a plug wire, and it does. So I had to get creative. Fortunately, we're at the collision shop. We have a yard full of total losses, and I just start scouring through these cars to see if any of them had plug wires instead of ignition coils with little boots on them that go into the spark plugs. And sure enough, we did. So I found a Chevy Silverado that had plug wires on it, and I popped one of these off. And as you can see, it is different than the Ford one, but a plug wire is pretty much a plug wire. The metal part here is pretty much for insulation and heat resistance. But just to get by, to limp it through, we did make this work. So what I did was, you can see this is a Chevy plug wire with this metal thing taken off of it and the spring taken off of it. Simply enough, plug this in onto the spark plug, plug this into the other end, it fixed the problem. Or maybe you don't have a scan tool with you, like I was lucky enough to have, but you got a misfire going on. I'm going to show you guys in the engine bay how you can actually determine which one is misfiring and which ones are good. So, all right, so right here you can see you have your spark plug wires. These are the problem children right here. Pretty sure it's because the heat from the exhaust manifold heats up the plug wire and just kind of burns it out. So we're on the right side of the engine right now. That means we have 5, 6, 7, and 8 on this side. But I'm just going to show you guys real quick how you would diagnose this in the field without a scan tool. Okay, so we have the cylinder number 5 disconnected here from the spark plug down there. So you should see this sparking in here when my buddy starts the truck. Long story short, it's kind of hard to see the spark out here with it not being dark like it was last night. But if you pay close attention to the inside, if you look down in that hole when the truck's running, it should be sparking when it's connected to here and not connected to here, because this is what transmits that down to the spark plug. So you pull them off one at a time. Don't hold on to them, or it will shock the shit out of you. Set them up here like this and look in there while the truck's running. And whichever one is not sparking is going to be your issue. Now, if you have a scan tool, make your life a lot easier. It's just going to tell you what cylinder's misfiring, but this is the way to do it on the phone. So, hope this helps you guys. I hope you find a solution to this. If you have one of these trucks, I suggest going ahead and just ordering some upgraded